everyone, it's Julie the Paper Bag Lady 1. So, I went yard sailing with my friend Julie yesterday. We haven't gone yard sailing together, oh my, for a couple of years. And we thought, you know what, we need to do this. So we went roaming around. Now, yard sailing with Julia is always entertaining because, you know, I will buy something like some sort of book or paper, and she will buy, you know, like a water cooler or a swing or something like that. It's totally fun. But anyway, we had a great time, and I did get some things, not a ton of stuff, but I did find some fun things that I totally didn't need. But I'm going to show them to you anyway. So, here we go. I don't even remember the order that I got them in, so I'm just going to show you. So, first we have Find the Word. And this is like, you know, puzzle. So we build the word together. And there's a kite. Or there's a ish and or a oon. And of course we're looking for the M or the F. So that was a quarter. That was very cool. So I got that. And I think also at the same place, yes, at the same place, I also got these alphabet cards because I don't have any. No, I'm just kidding. I totally have alphabet cards. I don't even know if I, oh, come on. I may or, oh my word. There we go. I may or may not have these exact, no, I don't have these alphabet cards. I know I don't. I would remember, like, that walrus. Oh, look at the kid. That's awesome. So anyway, so I got these alphabet cards. I think they were 50 cents. And let's see, what else did we find? Oh, I found this. The official guidebook and map to Colonial Williamsburg. Price 50 cents. Except I only paid a quarter for it. This is from 1965. So that's before I was born even. And look, I just really liked all these old images in there. And we used to go to Williamsburg a lot when I was a kid. So I remember a lot of these places. So I'm kind of like looking forward to reading it. And oh, look, there's a map too. Ooh, fancy. Very cool. So anyway, so that was exciting for my quarter that I may or may not cut up, but I'm definitely going to be reading it or reading through it. And actually my next door neighbor is going there this summer. Maybe she'd like to see that. Of course, she could probably find a much more modern one, but okay, anyway. All right, now you'll be so proud of me because I did not buy any Snow White books. However, I did buy a Snow White puzzle because I just wanted it. That's why. And it was a quarter. And look, it's so old looking, and I really like that. So anyway, that made me happy. I found this that I don't need. But, I mean, how could you not buy those rulers with the dinosaurs on them? I have dinosaur paper, so I thought, oh, it'd be kind of cool to, you know, cut them down at some point and use them in the album somehow. But it was a quarter for both of them, so really. All right, here we have these Creating Sacred Gardens knowledge cards. Now, I am not an outdoor person, so I do not need any knowledge on how to create a sacred garden. But look at the fun pictures. Some of them had people in the pictures. Of course, I can't find a people picture now. Oh, look, it's a meow meow. I love cats. Well, anyway, they're cool pictures. Oh, there's some people in the picture. That's not really practical for me. But, oh, look, little happy girl. So anyway, and then on the back, okay, so this has bells, and then it talks about bells and how to use them in your garden and maybe some history and what they do. I don't know, but they were cool. And I can't remember if this was 50 cents or a quarter. It doesn't matter, though, because I think it was a quarter, because it's mine now. Mine, all mine. All right, I also got these stencils for a quarter. And as you can see, it looks like letters and numbers. Don't know what I'll do with them, but it was a quarter, and they're cool looking. All right, one more book type thing. The Look It Up Book of Stars and Planets. Not practical at all. However, I love constellations, and just look at that. I had to have it, and it was a quarter. A quarter! So it's mine now, and I'm going to read that too. Okay, then I found this bit of fabric. It's like a pink, I don't know that it's technically a gingham, but it's a check. It's really pale pink, but it looks paler on the camera than it does in real life. And that's fun for cutting up and making into, into strips and using it, or making it into flowers or whatnot. And at that same place, the lady had a huge bin of ribbon. The whole thing was $5. I did not want the whole thing of ribbon for $5. Because not a lot of it was ribbon that really interested me. But there were 3 rolls, and she let me pick them out, and then I gave her, I don't know, like $1 for them or something like that. But so there's this kind of pretty peachy pink with the cream. It looks really washed out on the camera, but there's a pretty decent amount of that. And then there was this little thing of pink tulle, which you totally can't even see because it's pale and it's pink, but if I go like that, you can see it. And then there was this kind of papery ribbon with this kind of lacy stuff on the edge, and that's pink also. So that was fun. And at the same place, oh my goodness. Okay, I totally don't need this, not even a little bit, but it felt so good. So I bought it. And it's just this scrap of, animal print. She told me they had made a robe out of it for her mother at one point, and this is what was left. I can't even express to you how soft it feels. Like, I might ask my neighbor if she can help me turn it into pillows, because how awesome would that be? I think there's probably enough for 2 pillows. And then, I was going to say finally, but this isn't the last thing I bought, but is the last thing I'm going to show you. I did buy a little stuffed Mickey Mouse and a stuffed Minnie Mouse from Disney World. They say Disney World on the tag, so they're for my husband. And then I bought 2 Webkins because I'm obsessed. One's a dinosaur, one's a golden retriever. And they still had their tags on them. So, yeah, I didn't need them, but I bought them. Okay, so then I got these, the Hearthside collection. They're these kind of metal, rusty looking things. So these are watering cans. It doesn't say how many are in there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 10, maybe a dozen in there. So I got that. And then I also got this garland, which is also the watering cans, but they're a smaller watering can, you see. And I thought, well, I can cut those off the wire and use those. And then they also had, look at that, little ladybugs on a wire. So I'm going to cut those ladybugs off too. And there were 2 ladybug ones. And they were 50 cents a piece. So I bought those. So that is what I got when I went yard sailing with Julia. And like I said, she came home with, a water cooler for her office and a lot of plants and old pots to put things in and a swing, and I don't even remember what else she came home with, but man, she had that car loaded. So tomorrow's Memorial Day, and in the past, we have sometimes gone down to my parents' house, and then a little farther down from them is a big old flea market, and then everybody along the streets near the flea market have yard sales. Now, there's a 40% chance of rain tomorrow in the morning, so that's kind of iffy about the flea market, and also my husband is sick. He's not sure if it's allergies or just a cold, but either way, he's miserable. So we're going to my parents, so we may or may not do that. If it's rainy, we might actually go antiquing instead. So I may have things to report back with tomorrow. I'm not positive. So we'll find out. So anyway, so I hope you all are having a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of randomness and you enjoyed imagining what this is going to feel like when they're turned into pillows. And I will hopefully talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.